everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse of Mystery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse Lestrade, but it's been changed, transformed, and we're playing in the systematic setting of Frostmark RPG, everything created by moi. There's a content warning for tonight about language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall definitely see it soon. But with me, I have a wonderful cast of players. I got Lady Lyria, our half-elven magus played by Pepper. Hello, welcome. Hey. Hamartia, our changeling druid, played by Cookie the man. Hello, welcome.
Why, hello there.
Nix of the Vistani, our tiefling bard, played by Adriano.
I'm here.
You're here. And certainly not the shortest, Sir Jimcos, our undead paladin, played by Weeboo. Hello, welcome.
I didn't know undead could be tired, but here we are.
Anything can weigh on anybody's minds. What happened last time, gang?
Ooh,
I can
Alright.
do it. I'm happy to.
go ahead.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Get that energy.
Yeah, I can bring the energy. It'll wake me up a little bit. So we'll just do it. We slap, yeah.
Do it. Blew it.
13 ghostly mouths wreathed in a blue light flicker into view and descend upon Team Trauma, except Jizgos, bringing forth our normal repertoire of defense and offense upon them. The small lights turn out to be tougher and much more dexterous than expected, swift and unbothered by many a type of damage, as these little ghost kind of things they seem like. And at the same time, the wounds they leave behind dive into our flesh are quite serious and dangerous. Resident Knight feels a mix of guilt, relief, and frustration as he realizes that the creatures don't seem to register him or care about him. How rude, not caring about who you're trying to kill.
Yeah.
After massive damage has been dealt to both parties, except for our knight, Team Trauma emerges, thankfully, victorious. Not a repeat of our little vampire ghoul run last time. 13 souls richer, we take stock of our surroundings. Yevkos apologizing for instilling a false sense of security, as the undead menace here must not have cared for knights of the Silver Dragon Order. Eager to investigate what is the source of the vicinity, we approach the statue, which turns out to be a heavily armored warrior with a greatsword and a helmed head that's been shifted to the side. We find an inscription that reads, "'Neath murked sky and moon's red eye, did Sir Tripolotsky ride to die. First to charge, inaugural sanguine reign. His helm was cleft, his neck nigh slain. Yet forth his steed through gate did tread. His will and thirst prevailed its missing head. For dawn, her nost fort was flame, and Shay's proud house lay chocked in shame. First of many triumphs, Royal Zarevich thus claims." We immediately assume that the statue commemorates a battle between Shay and Zarevich more than 500 years ago, during Yevkos' lifetime, and it probably depicts this Sir Tripolotsky. When Illyria is about to approach the throne, she feels a wave of pain and decides to back off for the moment. Hamartia makes plans to heal Illyria's migraine as we wait for Nyx to richly cast his detect magic once more. Slowpoke. He desires...
Hey, you tried doing it.
Hey, I can't do it, so I'm just gonna chat shit about it instead. Weesht. He discovers that the presence of vismancy he saw has been diminished, but he thinks that something magical has impacted the area and has somehow frozen it in time. When Illyria reaches out to investigate if the off-kilter head can be moved, another wave comes over her, and this time it forces flashes of memories into her head of a red light bast battlefield. That's the word, and Tatiana in the throes of combat. When sharing this, you assume that Tatiana was here during this battle, but you wonder which side she fought on. Yevkos didn't hear anything about Sergei or Tatiana rebelling against Strahd during his lifetime, after all. After briefly wondering about Hamartia's father and exploring Arius' masonry expertise, we don't find anything particular about the throne other than it has been defaced by the Zarevich victors, dickheads. Nix goes on a scavenger hunt and finds buried, pristine cloak that billows dramatically to an unknown wind. You've of course recognized the insignia, a silver background with an emerald green cloaked lady with a dagger and a book in hand, as Shay's heraldic symbol. During camp, we cure Illyria of her migraine at long last. Hands up!
Woohoo!
And she performs some attunement shifting. Yevkos's watch is uneventful, but as Nyx sets up to create another spell scroll, something dark, sporting predator eyes, attempts to sneak up on him.
Dum dum dum.
Indeed.
Alright, let's get back into the moment.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Very nice, thank you.
Nice.
I like the low timbre of your voice, for sure.
Yeah.
I think I fucked my voice, to be honest.
No, that was very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Doesn't she?
Yeah, I'll take the compliments.
Do
Always.
it. Take it.
Do
What
it.
else?
Russ, what?
Fuck around and find out.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Awake, alone, by the fire of Team Trauma's camp, Nyx sat down ready to attempt another spell scroll, defiantly ignoring the swirling and silently laughing spectral mouths in the mists as he does. But his attention was rapidly consumed by the knowledge he was no longer alone. The gentle rustle of a branch moving, the subtle sound of grass crunched, a loose rock disturbed. Next, you glance beyond the fire towards that sound with an unspoken shout ready in your throat at a moment's notice of danger. And you saw two reflective eyes mirror the light of the flames, and you and it froze upon noticing each other. The shape is too much in shadow to see any details for now, but the eyes are low to the ground, and indeed, only a predator's eyes reflect light this way. But then, the moment of apprehension passes, and Nyx, you called out to your friends, and you were summoning a secret flame. You and I, let's roll initiative.
Oh
Alright.
shit.
Boy.
For
Right.
now, let's start.
Do we all roll initiative or?
Just me and Adrian for now.
Okay.
Yeah, get your own combat.
Yeah.
Hey.
You need to put like a token on the screen or something for it to come up on the turn order. Unless you want to do it manually, I suppose.
Oh yeah, let me. Ooh, okay. Ooh.
I
That's
can't
something good sound
select
to hear
him.
from your DM.
You can't select him?
I
Oh
can't.
yeah. Alright, I need to
Wrong layer?
do
Or
no, I need to assign it to you, controlled by. But you gotta be fancy with the token, huh?
No, it's just easier to click a button, I suppose. But it's also I need to click the token to be able to like roll initiative against it. Initiative.
18. Okay. The rest of Team Trauma, you can make me a perception composure.
Perception.
Perception.
Also remember that if
I got a
you're
20.
damn. Also remember that if you're not Jibkos, you cannot sleep in medium to heavy armor.
I'm so thankful that I don't have to fuck around with armor.
so Urias is without his half plate. Okay. Oh, we have Urias left. Okay.
Got cool macros now for everything.
Very cool. Very cool. I see you.
Mhm.
He rolls with a +7. Damn boy. All right. Actually, yeah, all of you do wake up this turn. But that is basically it. You can roll initiative. Let's actually let's switch scene actually to here. But this turn is basically gonna be spent just waking up and because there is a little bit of a lag second wise, but you're ready to. Why you gotta be this way, huh? Both of you.
Why you gotta be so rude?
I got it.
I don't have a dark vision on mine, but I can see from the light of the fire.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see anything, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, let's fix it.
Now I see everything.
You sleep with the blindfold things on, to get you better rest.
Yeah.
An eye mask, that's it.
Yeah.
I remembered the word.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Okay. Next. The creature
That's me.
is
That went on. Oh yeah.
over yonder. Let me make a little note of it. It's over here. Can it not? Oh, well. Well, it is over here.
Whoa.
Far into the woods, and you do immediately hear your friends reacting, and muffled sounds from the tent is heard. Oh, okay. Nixie got 18 for your initiative.
I see mine and Illyria's.
Yeah, when you switch scenes,
Yeah.
for some reason only DM can see everything. I don't know why.
Ah.
That's
That's
just-
because the initiative roll is bound to the scene that you roll
Yeah,
it in as a
yeah.
player.
it kind of makes sense, but still. Just what it
Thank
is.
you. All right, what do you Nix? What do you want to do?
Well, I said that I was holding, like readying a sacred flame as I called out to the entity beyond the light and my dark vision to say, "Show yourself, or there'll be hell to pay." And it will trigger if they look like they are aggressively going to, attack or invade or whatever, like looking aggressive or.
Okay. All right. Do you feel confident in this moment?
Oh shit.
I mean,
You feel
Nick is always confident.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering if this is
confident in
more
himself.
like leadership, as in like you're doing this from authority, or you do believe that you know.
Nick's never
you're-
does it with authority, but he's more like trying to show like he is like confident and courageous, even if he may not be.
All right. Okay. Then let's do a persuasion. You can choose either presence or manipulation, depending upon what you want to lean into.
to feel in charge.
How you have a fucking plus 15?
It's next.
That's Nick's.
Fucking weirdo.
Please.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. For sure. Yeah. And you're just gonna continue, I guess, readying this circular flame?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, the rest of you wake up during the order here of people. The creature is actually going to reveal itself, and you do look upon as it kind of like creeps forward. Ears are completely flat. It's not showing any teeth, and it is creeping along the ground, looking ready to bolt at a moment's notice. You know what? Actually, Dix, make me a animal handling cunning.
Am I knowing it's an animal?
Well, it's just like low intelligence creature behavior. Okay, 9. All right. That's it. It's not showing, as I said, any teeth. It just walked forward a little bit. It's looking shifty. Top of the round, Illyria. What do you want to do?
I think she'll get out of the tent and like just look over to Nyx.
You can see his eye directions looking southward out of the camp, and in his hand is a glowing, like a golden flame. He looks at you down and looks straight up and says, "We've got company."
She nods. She also sees that you're holding a spell right now, not actively fighting. So she will try to, I guess, take a look at this creature. Do they seem like... Is anything off? Are they like wounded or like... Is there like... Do they feel different? Like, I don't know.
Do you want to spend basically an action to lower the DB of an... yeah, for sure. Do an animal cunning then. Animal handling cunning.
Cunning. Right.
Yes. Cunning to understand, presence to
19.
enforce. 19. I guess Illyria had some history with like dogs. Perhaps I don't know if she had dogs in the like small lap dogs in the household itself, but she definitely grew up in an environment where there definitely, you know, dogs around.
Especially,
This from what you can tell from the body language of this wolf, and as you walk a little bit closer, you do see a rather dark brown, almost black fur, with a brownish like streaks over its stomach, and it has a white patch over its nose, and it has some white socks. You do see that the creature is very, very scared, and it's actually looking towards Nyx, almost like in a wolf's language, surrendering. But also you do see that there's like, it doesn't lie down and show its stomach. It's still like ready to run.
Yes.
But it doesn't seem aggressive for now.
I think as I kind of say, not too loud, not too silent. Seems submissive. Not really sure what's going on, but we should not. Maybe this is a good thing.
Perhaps, but I've been bitten one too many times by these wolves, so forgive me if I'm not going to immediately drop my guard, but I will conceal it. And Nyx will just like pull up his coat a little bit to conceal the light in his hand.
Mm-hmm. The wolf's eyes follow your movement.
I think
Okay.
Lyria is kind of getting a little bit lower to the ground,
Mhm.
kind of approaching a bit more, and kind of like saying like, "It's okay, it's okay."
Fair,
What can I do?
fair. Upon you approaching, it is going to not necessarily run away, but it is going to shift slightly to the side, as in like not wanting you to come closer. That's it. Hamartia.
Hamatia will crawl out from her bedsheet with messy hair and basically still exhausted, and she will look at it and say, "Is this a dog? What? I'm not a part of this." And she will just stand there and wait for now. And Sol is not present. Sol is currently dead.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Is it 10 or 7 then? Your initiative.
10.
10. Okay. I thought that was Soul. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Irias is going to stumble out as well. Wait. What's going on? We're not. Oh, what's that? Jukos?
He'll, after sort of the light coming back to his eyes in a blip, but the main thing is sort of his body takes a moment to actually get working for a moment. The magic sort of keeping him alive, and as he sort of springs up, he'll just look towards it and just sort of creak his head to the side a bit, listening to the rest of them, and just perhaps it is just a injured normal wolf. Shall I approach? He'll just sort of look back.
You good with wolves?
Unsure. Not tried in a very long time.
Maybe offer some food. If you think you can get it to.
I guess at this point, we're not following initiative anymore.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Yeah.
free flow.
As
Yeah,
long-
go for it.
Yeah, I'd say happy to sort of... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, I would be happy to attempt to feed it.
I think Lyra's gonna like pull out some dried meat from like a ration and like chip something off a bigger piece and kind of puts into Jivskar's hand.
Yeah, he'll sort of quite slowly, without his like weapon drawn, his hands like fully, his clawed hands are visibly visible sort of the entire time, but holding it, he'll just very slowly approach.
Okay.
Stop like about there to let it come
Oh,
to him.
it
if
immediately
needs.
moves when you get closer, like shifts to the side. It might bolt if you get too close.
Then for now, I think he might actually just sort of put it on the ground and then back up away from it, like out of range for him to be able to do anything. That if it wants to come on.
You see like the eyes like dart towards your like movement and your form, but otherwise it is glued onto Nyx.
Did you see this before, Nyx?
It's just come to the edge of the camp. I don't believe I've seen such a wolf before. But Nyx will squint his eyes to see if there's any markings or anything that might draw his memory or something that looks out of place? Or...
Sure. Make me perception intelligence. And after that, make me a persuasion
11.
presence.
Okay.
25. Jesus. It is still very much still lurking underneath branch and bush. You do see hints of discoloration, but otherwise, for now, it's a little bit hard to tell, especially when you got the glaring campfire in front of you as well.
But with everyone that's awake now, Nyx will stop concentrating on the spell to let the glow dim and cock his head to the side like he's trying to ascertain what is a solo wolf doing here. I look around quickly to see if it's not being swarmed like velociraptors. And
do you want to do a perception composure or for that as well?
Sure. Do I feel the heebie-jeebies?
Hackle
19.
sprays, 19. You do see still, in the background, mouse form in the mist. But
I give it the finger.
thankfully, no more wolves or anything else, at least for now.
This one seems fascinated by me for some reason. I swear I'm not carrying bacon.
I mean, maybe it's.
Does it look like a wolf that we might have encountered in, when Nyx pulled off the Strad when he pretended to be Strad? And all of his wolf.
As you think about that, you fooled me.
Oh no.
You aren't. No. You played him, but you aren't him. Why?
I think we're dealing with a ghost. A wolf ghost.
Hey.
Oh.
No, it's just gonna. No, don't.
The body language shifts slightly, it raises itself, becomes more confident, and then you see a strange shudder go through the creature as suddenly the fur begins to warp and change, and instead of quadrupedal, it becomes bipedal, and the fur kind of retracts, being changed, becoming chocolate colored skin. And before you, instead of this wolf, there is instead a very angry looking Suleika.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
It's a werewolf ghost.
Here she is.
This is making Jipkos a lot more on edge. It's a lot worse than a wolf.
I mean, kind of didn't mean to play you, but after all, I didn't exactly put, well, not you, the rest of the wolves didn't exactly deal nicely with the fact that our companion didn't obey your rule set. What else was I to do? You were going to maul us to death.
Why didn't it? It was perfect. You could have. We could have. And I've been. What happened to the rest?
I think I might look back to Nyx and the others and be like, maybe maybe quietly to Amatia. This might just be an illusion. And so,
I don't know, I cannot detect these things, only see with my eyes, you know?
can I maybe try to do some sort of check to see if this is a real ghost or an illusion?
Sure. Make me interesting. Let's do like an empathy composure if something is like acting or if it's genuine, I guess.
13.
13. No. You're not sure. I'm not sure. Where are the others? What happened to them? After I ran? What did you do?
What are you doing here? I think is a more better question.
Hiding is what I've been doing because of what you did. What you all did. What he did. I thought he was after me. And then suddenly there is a quaint little camp with him there and you all. Made me suspicious. And see now I know.
I don't think you need to hide anymore. You're free to go.
What?
Wait, did you just come upon our camp by accident, or have you been following us?
I noticed some tracks in the woods that made me uncomfortable, and I found you. I've been trying to track the rest of the pack. I don't know where they are.
We know where the rest of your pack is, if you wish to know.
Where?
They're currently in... it's Borovia village, right?
Shit. Kirill then?
Speak for
She's...
yourself.
What she's planning together with... that monster? Is still on? Have they still betrayed our ancient vows?
You're asking a lot of questions about things that happened way in the past there, Zuleika. I'm sure they're more in the front of your memory, but we've been through a lot, so would you be so kind as to refresh our memory about what the hell you're talking about?
How could... This is... In Mother Knight's name, what the fuck is wrong with you all? What? It's not important? You came with the Sword of Light, according to the prophecy, bearing faces of the past to us. And I wanted you to remove Kirill, take her place, or otherwise find my mate Emil, to make sure that the Red Fang is put back on track. What we're supposed to do. Wait for the right moment to remove him. Not bow to him. All these sacrifices, all these children, they're not supposed to be for nothing. Our ancient revenge is promised us. She just needs to find her way back to her words and to her vows.
You should talk with your pact about it then, shouldn't you? Not with us.
So they're still... Where are they?
As I have said, they are in Borovia village. All of them. Listen, we want
All of them.
to...
Then Kirill,
Yes.
you transformed into somehow masqueraded as a tiefling. And I ran. for my life. I spoke of killing Strahd, and then you transformed into him. Of course, I thought I was going to die. So tell me what happened after I left.
Well, we were
Right.
kind of in panic mode. But before we get into it, you're kind of on the outskirts looking to run. Please come closer to the fire and we can have this conversation in a bit more hospitable circumstances.
I just want to know that there's no bad blood between us.
Out of all of the werewolves up in the mountains there, Zuleika, I think you're the one that we looked towards the most that could potentially help our cause.
Alright.
No bad blood, at least in this camp. We have
someone's reasonable.
since parted ways with our friend who was a little bit overly aggressive that wanted to join into the whole werewolf scheme. Look, after you left, or ran, I kind of instructed wolves to throw themselves down the cliff chasing you in the hope to diminish their numbers. That wasn't after you per se, it was just what Strahd would do, I suppose. And it was just a way for us to escape from being killed. I apologize for my actions, but I'm sure in the circumstances you can understand why I did it.
I understand the will to survive. I just don't understand your... Well, she's not here among you, I hope. Despite her foolishness, I hope nothing has happened to her. Why didn't she follow through? She seemed strong.
She had her own personal convictions that didn't agree with your way of doing things.
Just, I guess, chaos. The situation spun out of control. Okay. Well, this changes things. I've been scared shitless for a couple of weeks now.
So, why did you approach us, friend?
I started to hate my own weakness. Just running, hiding, felt cowardly. And when I saw you there by the fire, suspicion started to creep up in the back of my head. I wanted to make sure. And it was strange that I was still alive, I guess. Perhaps I was more akin to a cat than a wolf in that moment. I needed to know. Well, and I guess now I'm happy that I did. This changes things. But then, why is the pack... You said that in that chaos, Kirill died. Why is the pack still... Why did they travel to the village?
I guess they were also in panic mode too. Kirill was killed during the chaos. And I'm led to believe that Strahd visited the pack after something didn't happen. As me pretending to be Strahd kind of messed with their, I guess, planning. And so he sort of showed up and said, "Hey, what the shit? Why isn't anyone down where I told them to be?" And then back and forth, some wine was drunk apparently. But, the situation kind of changed. And now in Barovia village, they realize that Strahd's actual promise to, give the werewolves a home that isn't in the chilly mountains, by Barovia village is merely just a sort of straw man, a guise that allows you to be closer to be infected by a new blight that his new burgomistress has been inflicting on people. We have since removed this blight, to the detriment of those in Barovia village and around Barovia, by everyone claiming that Strahd was going to save starvation and bring the wine back again, but it was all also under a guise that would ensure their servitude forever. So we stopped that. And now we are in a different, I guess, alliance with your werewolves. Without Kirill, but we are now working together.
I'm not sure I understand all of that. But, right. If they're still in contact with him, I presume that Skin is after Kirill? Or have you heard anything about Emil?
We are aware that Emil has been taken hostage by none other than the great Lord Strahd himself, and is chained up in Castle Ravenloft.
I knew it! I knew it! And he wouldn't... I knew it! I knew that fucker. I knew all along. I was right. Of course he did. Manipulating everybody left and right.
Well, I'm sorry they didn't take your word for it. I mean, but to be honest, Kirill was not exactly making it easy for you either. So, you kind of were in a bad situation. So, all things considered, despite the bloodshed, loss of life, and general trauma, we're kind of in a good place.
I guess things could be worse. It's a weakness in the spirit that needs to be purged. We need to be brought back to the vows and the traditions and Mother Knight's embrace. We have a sacred duty. I'm glad that things aren't as dark as they used to be.
So, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
You worship Mother Night, yes?
Yes.
My late mother also worshipped Mother Night. And my late mother is in cahoots with the Duke, with the Emperor, my apologies. So, my question is how can all of you be worshipping the same goddess and yet be on different sides of a conflict?
It's unfortunate to hear, but it makes sense. Mother Night offers a path of embracing who you are and your power and giving you the tools to perform whatever your heart desires, to fulfill whatever you set out to achieve. She's a means to an end. I'm pure in that sense. She allows me to be who I am and gives me the tools to achieve what I want.
I see. Do you communicate with her? Does she ever talk to you?
Sometimes I can hear her sweet voice. Seldom. Especially now. But perhaps if there's a redemption for the Red Fang and I can bring things back to what it were. I do not have the same leadership qualities that my love does, but I need to try. Of course, there is also the prophecy that she gave us. A promise of freedom to remove the tyrant and his mists.
Do you
But then-
know
Yes.
do you know the origin of this goddess? I can't say I've heard of Mother Night outside of Barovia before.
No. It's been
Just
passed
that she-
down through whispers and tales through the generations of the Red Fang. She came to us in our hour of need when we were exiled and when we hid and cowered in that cave, when our hearts were filled with such hatred and need of revenge after the mists came about. We know
But,
that she is powerful, and we know that she can help us, and the prophecy will come true. That's all I need to know.
What exactly is your prophecy?
Well, it speaks of a phase of the past that will return bearing 3 artifacts. Let me double check where I have the exact wording. I thought you would just scare away.
Good thing we didn't.
Yeah. It turned out
Not
that
today.
way. Not today. Of course, it's buried somewhere.
Happens to the best.
No. It speaks of a phase of the past that will return to us bearing 3 artifacts. And there's a promise that if we join the person in battle, the mists will abate. And history will repeat. And a revenge that we had sworn will be ours.
History will repeat. What? Any idea what that must mean?
That has been discussed forward and backwards for a very long time by wiser werewolves than I. I'm not sure.
The thing I don't understand is why Mother Night wants to bring the sun back to Barovia. There's a reason for the name, isn't there?
Thing
It
that
is-
You go first.
I do not understand how a supposed goddess who has no record prior to whatever happened that created the mists will play so many sides in conflicts of interest. I mean, she wanted me to take my mother's place.
Called Night Sisters for a reason.
Yes, but the Night Sisters feed Strahd. It just doesn't make sense. Why would she?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if this. A Night Apostle. Sorry. I'm not sure if. We don't know what the actual terms between the two are. I mean, sure, they're working together, but might not be willingly working together.
From what I've seen, the thing that binds the ancients and feeds into Strahd, that thing. Well, a night, it's just a how do you call it? A stomach feeling. That it's connected somehow. It just doesn't make sense. Why would you play so many sides? But I mean, as you're saying, Zuleika, your goal is to bring about the end of the mists. And from what I've seen from other worshippers of Mother Night, their goal is, from what I can see, the preservation of the status quo. So I'm just a bit befuddled about this. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe only until Strahd can be killed, and then there's a power vacuum.
But exactly who this Mother Night is, she did not exist before the mists, to my knowledge, or no such
really?
figure.
So I'm not saying it's a priority, but I do believe that we need to fully understand what we're dealing with here.
I'm just not sure who can tell us. Outside of, I guess, those that went into the temple.
There is, as I have said before, a chance that Mother Night is what resided there, that scared off Argynvost, and what Strahd must have communed with, be what brought these mists forward. But why she would then want to escape them, to banish them with this prophecy of the Red Fang. If that is who was the entity in the mountains, why?
That is a question, but I don't know if the answer would really help us at this time either.
As I said, it's not a priority right now, but I do believe that we need to find answers. If we get back to Squall Manor, maybe I'll find some knowledge that my mother had.
I am somewhat worried that we think we're doing the right thing, but we're not. Because if there's a power at play that is playing or working for both sides, I am worried. Something that is considered a goddess to everyone here, I think might be very powerful.
I must agree.
That's entirely possible, but the information is not going to present itself to us in this forest. However, we are going to someone who may have this information, or at least is keeping this information.
Indeed.
And we also have this hint from the cards that tell us that there could be someone that could give us an in somehow. So it's all good thinking. I don't want to crush this thinking, and I totally sympathize with the fact that yes, of course, we should be aware about what we're walking into or who people are working for. Because if we try and fix something, and that plays right into the hands of whatever entity is wanting us to fuck something up, then of course we should be aware of that. The best person to ask is either Babel Saga or at the temple itself.
Do not get me wrong. From the little I communed with her, it's not. We still need to rise up to the occasion. You need to be powerful enough to grasp what you desire. She just aids, then clears the way for you. That's why the Red Fang has been strong and ready for such a long time. The battle against the monster is going to be harrowing. But if we are true to who we are, we can see this prophecy through. Where is this place? I need to go there immediately if she's there.
I cannot recommend even us to be venturing into those mountains.
Why?
If you don't want Strahd to have you run down and killed, you should not go there.
Does he not allow? Does he keep an eye out for it? Do you know that he knows of what, he must have been in contact with the Red Fang. What have they said about, is my life still in danger? Does he know of how I refuse to bow?
Honestly, I think nothing, Yuzulaker. Your refusal to bow hasn't changed anything with his plan. I think Strahd is kind of above your, sorry to say, insignificance.
Zuleika looks very offended.
That is quite.
Hamatia shrugs in agreement.
I would not say that is the greatest way to put that.
I would think if Scanus had the choice, he would have not said anything. Strahd wasn't there when you ran, nor did he hear your words.
That's true. Scanus is a sly fox. He would try to protect me. Perhaps I can make contact and then go there. Where in the southern mountains is it?
The temple?
Yes. Perhaps I can learn more if I supplant myself. Ready myself.
Well, I would advise that that if you wish to go there, given what we know, there's a lot of information that you're not privy to. It's very dangerous to just venture in, but we will be going there soon. We're just making a quick stop at the mother of all hags.
Even for someone like me, you think? I am her faithful servant.
I do not. think
There are other
that-
things in there that is not necessarily faithful servants.
I have a question for you, Leica. If I understand it correctly, Mother Night appeared when the mist came. But there's no connection between the mist and Mother Night for you, is there?
No,
Because I mean, it's a curious coincidence, is it not? There's this powerful goddess, creature, whatever, never reveals himself, but the moment the mist appears, suddenly you hear this voice in your head.
he was never an entity that we turned to before, when we were honored as the Imperial Guards of the Sarovich. But then Strahd betrayed our vows to keep the royal family safe by turning on his own brother. And when we responded, he cut us down mercilessly. Even if he knew what we were forced to do. It was another situation, you could say, in chaos, but it ended in our blood on the floor. And then we were driven because of this betrayal, he called it, to that cave. Our honor, our position, our status was stripped from us from simply doing what we were charged to do. Then, indeed, the mists came in that moment, and then she came to us, offering a path of salvation to reclaim what we have lost. That's all I know.
Well, think about it. How little you know. You should be careful to put your faith in something you know so little of.
I fear that there's no choice. If there is a power, a chance, an opportunity out there to get what we desperately need, I'm not going to turn from it.
Well, then put your faith in us.
If you are indeed what this prophecy spoke of, then I am at your service.
Well, a lot of points in your prophecy, if I am correct, actually correlate with other prophecies that we've heard. And Hamatia eyes Nyx. Isn't
Nyx
it?
eyes Hamatia back.
I mean, well, the first correlation is the first verse. An old person returning, that may refer to, and Hamatia will now eye Illyria.
Well,
I mean, what's the perfect comeback?
I don't disagree that this seems reasonable. I just don't like it that it is reasonable because it seems...
It's a bit too convenient, isn't it?
We'll figure it out, Zalika.
Yes.
Either
So
way.
that-
So just put the trust in us and we'll make sure to pull through. And if it is indeed Mother Night helping us, then so be it. But we have to determine that first.
I do wish that you will take this as seriously as I do, and take any opportunity to win this.
I think there is no chance that we don't fight with
Oh,
everything we have.
I'm definitely gonna kill Strahd, yeah. That's clear.
It would be good to fight with the Red Fang rather than against them for a change.
That's true enough.
Even if they aren't, I am coming for my emo. How else can I call him our mate? If he's there, I need to save him.
Your conviction is reassuring.
As it should. I need to run to the back. Make sure. I need to talk to Skellis. Need to make sure they are right. I need to understand the situation further. But then I am going to visit the Southern Mountains and try to find this place. Hopefully, it will coincide with your own presence.
I would urge you to, at the least, if you are there before we do, wait. As I believe there may be more than just that entity in those mountains, if I am correct.
You are correct, and we have someone standing by there. So if you do venture yourself down there, there is a bridge along the river, and that we are close by here. You will find a elf there from the Velaki area. If you drop Lady Illyria's name. Indeed, his name is Casimir. And it's a long story, but essentially he is waiting for us to get there. So if you find him, safety in numbers until we get there.
He also knows where the temple actually is and can guide people there.
Right. He's been there before.
Right. But I won't wait forever.
Of course not. We are going to make our way there presently soon, so it would only be a few days, perhaps. But obviously, we can't guarantee exact timings, but if you're willing to, you're more than likely to survive with us as opposed to being by yourself.
I won't risk my life. I'm needed for greater things. But if she's there, I will prowl. I will approach carefully, hopefully with you all by my side. But I will run. Because the pack needs me, and Emil does too. Hopefully this is all by her design.
Well, I'm glad you came to talk to us, but for future reference, please approach us as a human.
Please.
If he was right, my hope was that he thought I was one of his wolves. I will.
Yes, I think now that's all cleared up. We shouldn't have this communication issue again.
Good. I'm looking forward to working with you all with no more lies. Hopefully no more chaos. My purpose clear.
Agreed.
I need to know, though, why is there one of those strange undead knights among you? He is a problem and dangerous.
I have a name.
He's our undead knight.
And he's certainly dangerous, but not to us.
How did this come about? You are mindless.
Not anymore, thanks to the twisted machinations of a now deceased hag. She attempted to turn my mindless servitude to hers, but instead freed it.
Perhaps Mother Night is embracing you as well.
I would only say that the cold of Boreas protects me now. He blesses me with my mind and the ability to redeem my order.
As long as you are fighting on our side, I'm fine. But isn't his cold gaze far, far away from us? Perhaps you should look to something closer.
What
It's
is
a
it?
little too late in the night to have this existential philosophy conversation. Just saying, if you wish to keep this up, feel free to stay up. But you know,
Hmm.
it's in the middle of the night.
I mean, at least Marius, you know, is about the sun, which is definitely something this place needs. She kind of says and starts to like put her things aside and ready her sleeping place again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. All the gods sound the same to me. I'll go to sleep now.
I have so much I could say, but I will not.
Suleika gives you a wry smile. I have a place. I need to go back to my pack. I'm going to leave immediately. Push myself.
Safe travels, and may Boreas protect.
May
Wouldn't
the
you
Night
like-
Mother shield.
And may the wine always be flowing.
May the elementals be free.
Just gives sort of Nyx a side eye, but Hamatia a nod. Like,
And the storm clouds gather. I guess.
Yes, this is
I think we have a lot of different things.
Do not die. I need you. And Suleika
Aw.
begins to back off.
Too late.
he just gives like a attempted crooked smile.
She shakes her head. Her body convulses again, dropping in height, turning quadrupedal once more. Fur bursts out. The black wolves with the white socks and the white nose returns, and she's off into the night.
I am thankful they are on our side this time.
There's no one who wants to challenge their way of doing things, but yes, I agree. I'm glad we weren't assaulted by another bombardment of undead creatures on behalf of our dear friend Strad. So
It gets old at
But
some
if
point.
it gets old.
It does.
Right. Well, I've still got a bit of time on my watch, so
Yes.
I'll wake up Hamatia just as soon as that's over.
My body strains and yearns to be rested again, so I shall return to my slumber.
Area
night.
A
sounds-
lot of us to say goodnight.
It was me saying good night, but good night.
Yeah, well, we can say goodnight. Just say goodnight. Going to get some sleep. Good night, everyone. Hey.
Arius pats Hamatia and like apologizes for the short sleep she's about to have. But you all return to the tents, except for Nyx. Jivkas returns to his sleep like the dead. And you're all pretty relieved that wasn't a combat encounter.
I mean, I've been out with it, but it's just
Indeed.
one red fang. What can they do?
Yes,
Well,
yes. I
well,
think that'd be fine then.
hands thrown. I remember that. Okay, Nyx, it takes a while for your mind to kind of center again and focus. Is there anything you want to do?
I would like to do the thing I wanted to do before I was rudely interrupted by a werewolf.
Fair. Okay. Setting down your things again, kind of like returning to it, sitting down, focusing. What spell do you want to inscribe?
Revivify.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do an occult cunning. And the DV here is going to be 15, since third level spell scroll is uncommon. and you will have to spend potency, and according to the soul consumption of it, which for level 3 is 1.
Okay, that makes it easier than last time, where I had to burn 3. So,
Yes, updated soul consumption
Nix
rules.
will refer back to his notes about what happened last time, why it was difficult, what this, give him a little self-pep talk as he's tearing out a page of his book ready to inscribe what he knows and to pull a soul out from his soul mark, and to catch it and use it almost as its ink.
Okay. Red ink
He'll
for a red soul.
cast guidance before this happens.
Fair. Cunning occult. TV15.
Cross your fingers, guys.
Fingers across.
Very
You're
cross.
Touching wood.
Cross 3 fingers at the same time.
Let's go.
Actually, 4 fingers now. 5 fingers. I was never worried.
It takes the rest of your watch, and there's basically, the chanting that you do in Kopta, you will have to write it down together with arcane circles depending upon the spell. Of course, here we have a lot of wispancy, but of course of the brighter kind of wispancy. And the red soul kind of seeps into the paper. As long as you're working on it, it shines in this red color as the soul slowly becomes smaller and smaller and smaller as it's used up for the ink. And there's this intense concentration for the last of your watch. You're actually unable to keep an eye out that well. Thankfully, nothing happens. Could have been bad.
He had a really low roll anyway when he was doing his
Yeah.
perception watch.
Yeah, you did. So I can roll even lower. But yes, and when you're done, you wipe some sweat actually from your forehead, and that dull red kind of shift into a bright golden light for a second, and then settles into black. And it's done. It's stable.
Nix lets out a long sigh of both relief but also contentment. And as his watch comes to an end, and goes to Hamatia to wake her up, he's a little overexcited.
You feel an overexcited hand push you awake.
Oh, okay.
Hamatia.
I'm here. Yes.
Sorry.
What is it?
Nothing to do with this werewolf situation that we just encountered this last night, but I think I've done it. I think I've... Yes, Hamatia. In the space that it took you to go back to sleep, I have gone all the way to Castle Ravenloft, slain the Lord Strahd, and I have his head right here, just outside your tent.
Well, the way you're excited, you sound like it, so... Well, what is it? I mean to be sassy.
He produces this scroll, this page, almost like it's an ancient artifact, like Indiana Jones, producing something like the sword of 1,000 truths.
Angel choirs in the background.
And he says, "Here, this is for you."
Oh, really? What is it?
This is my own creation, a magic scroll to bring someone back from the dead.
Oh.
Within the past minute of their dying, but parameters.
Oh, wow. It's big. How? Why me?
Why you? Why not you?
Thank you. I will keep it very close, and she will already pocket it in one of her many pockets of her cape. Because I don't know, maybe someone more with more vitality might be there, but never mind.
Look, if you want to reject my present, that's on you.
No.
I don't-
It's wonderful. Thank you. I'll put it to good use and guard it closely. That's great, Nix. I understand your excitement now. You done something really good.
Damn straight.
That must be tiring work in the middle of the night, well.
It's tricky, but not too tricky. In any case, should help alleviate the burden of immediate death by random ambush. I'd hate for anyone to die, of course, but should it come to that, and I'm not up, even if it's me, you now have the ability to bring that person back.
I'm out here with gauge the skill with seriousness over a certain weight, say. Very well. Thank you.
No problem. I'm gonna go snuggle for a bit.
I'll let you know if another werewolf interrupts our little party.
Scream. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Good night.
Good night.
All right. Albert, yeah, give me a perception composure. Tell me what you want to do, and tell me how you react to Skennis coming in. I was just kidding.
Okay. One more. Perception composure. Yeah, fuck. That's a 9.
9.
999. Okay.
What Hamatia does in the meantime, she decided that, okay, she now feels more connection to the wind and feels like she is sort of starting to master it. But Earth, she still manages to do only crude magics. So she wants to feel better connection to the Earth. So she won't do anything in particular, but she will take off her shoes and just try to feel the Earth. And she's going to get many pricks on her foot as a result.
Is it not
But
like
she's
the,
committed.
okay, it's like kind of like the dry earth, or it's more like a mud kind of situation, you know, a slickness to it. It's been
yes.
raining a lot. Like a mud bath for your feet.
Yeah, she just tries to
Sure.
document her feeling to see if she manages to understand Earth better via feeling it.
Alright. Your spellcasting ability modifier is manipulation, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Make me an empathy manipulation.
Okay. It is empathy. Very Right. It's supposed to be a plus. No. 24.
Damn.
You feel that dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is the first time you kind of succeeded on one of these checks. I have really bad luck in the past. You know, you do fall into yourself a little bit, become introspective, just thinking back to everything that has happened and your experiences with these strange beings that have reached out to you. And
Yes.
by playing a little bit with your toes, kind of in the mud, making circles and kind of spreading your toes on it, and like there's like this slick sounds coming from it. You do get over time this wave of a feeling coming over you, where you feel suddenly an outside presence giving you a sense of almost this calm determination. There's this a presence that feel like stability itself, steadfast, and it is slowly evading your mind and spreading indeed a sense of just cool, calm, purpose-driven composure.
Amatia is also very excited.
There's I definitely think in this moment, as you slowly start to realize that you're not alone in this moment, that your hairs begin to like stand on end, and you're kind of like holding your breath, because you don't want this moment to end.
She will just try to hold on to that feeling and memorize it as much as she can to feel the ground beneath her feet, the sweat on her brow, or maybe not sweat, but because it's Photo's shit, so called sweat.
Okay. Do note on your character sheet until the next long rest, excluding this one, you do have basically guidance on a composure or a soul saving throw of your choice.
Nice. Okay.
Dirty guidance.
Indeed.
Or like resistance, actually.
Yeah, yeah, resistance, yes. What's the resistance? Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I remember from Daphne all the cantrips.
Yeah. But you're quite focused on this presence during your whole watch, that you turned your eye inwards, that perhaps you didn't keep an eye out as you should have, for the dangers lurking in the woods.
Nope.
Thankfully, your watch comes to an end, uneventful, except for this.
Okay, so in the morning, with the sounds of swishes, of muddy swishes, want to wake everyone up?
Don't we have one more left? Nyx was the second.
Oh wait, I thought Amatia was last. Never mind.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
Illyria's the
Yeah,
last.
it's one more to be going. Yeah.
Okay, so Amatia will very gently wake Leia. She won't use her hands because they're all muddy. So she'll just do a little gust of wind to wake her up, a little poof on their hair.
Whoosh!
It's my time.
Yes. It's your time. Time to you to go out, my dear friend. And you hear a little squish.
Amatia,
Yes.
why are you so dirty?
That's a good question. Yeah. When you See, yes, I can now manipulate Earth to a certain degree, and I thought what better way to understand Earth than to be the Earth.
Okay.
So I tried to become one with the Earth, and it worked. I felt something. Yeah. She looks at you with very excited, very wide eyes. I felt the presence were with me. It's so nice. So nice. I mean, the elementals, I'm not crazy or something. So it's a
No,
very
I
peaceful.
would I would never think that. It did take her a moment to get on your page. But now she's kind of like smiling at you. That's great. That's great, right? I mean, there that's a good progress, and then maybe you can figure out how to commune with these other elementals. And then...
Maybe I need to flavor this. Need to do a little bit of stuff, a little bit of things, but I think it'll be fine. How are you holding up? We didn't really have the chance to speak in a while.
Yeah, I have to be honest, this migraine has hindered my ability to be as social. I mean, not that I'm the most social person in the first place, but it really did, I don't know, if you have to spend that much energy to just stay alive, there's not much left for anything else, is there?
Yes, as long as you're fine. It's been pretty chaotic. I understand exhaustion.
Pulling
I hope,
through. That's what matters.
I do hope we'll get a pretty break soon. Maybe just a day out there doing nothing.
I mean, now that the mists have turned against us, I'm not sure that Barovia's ever gonna give us a breather.
It's true enough.
But we'll face whatever this mist is. And perhaps then we can rest. You can see the sun.
I see what you did there. I'm going to go to sleep now.
Good night.
Good night, dear friend.
Good night, dear friend. Just kind of like a quick hug as she moves past you out of the tent, kind of with you. And yeah, she's gonna sit down for a watch.
Okay. Give me a perception composure and tell me what you do.
Perception composure. That is a 9.
9. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Is there still, because this depends on what she's doing, is there still like sounds sometimes?
Yes, when your watch come, from time to time, there is a rustle in a bush or a crunchy footstep.
I think when that happens, she would like kind of approach to where that is and kind of reach out to like what you can see of the mist, and say, I don't think these games bring you anything. Can't you give us a little bit more than just this? Let's see if there's any reaction.
Give me an empathy manipulation.
She's just fucking with him.
That's a crit.
Whoa!
Yeah, what the fuck? What is your rolls?
I think you're like averaging like plus 19 at this point.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just
are
averaging
you
out my
doing?
rolls.
Did you just like go into
saving
the
them all
corner?
up.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
crit.
She no longer has the
Oh, sorry. Yes.
She no longer has the ring of mind shielding
It's true.
equipped right now.
It's true. I know.
It's holding you back.
There's like voice coming.
Something impacts your shoulder. There's nothing there, and it's not like hard enough to be attack, but it is sudden and without warning that indeed it makes you stumble a step back, and you do hear a strange, echoey, overwordly female laughter in your head.
A knight, I presume. Quite an enigma. I would assume, given the prophecy I just heard that has come from you, you don't want to hinder us. But I seem I'm mistaken. Right. That's all you wanted to give me? That's a bit disappointing.
There's a rustle in the bush behind you.
Did I turn around?
There's nothing there.
Alright, I mean, have it your way. I don't think you'll get far with this. And she'll move back to camp if there's no more reaction.
Yeah, indeed. Is completely random. Sometimes like a lot of time passes, sometimes they are after each other. But the sounds do continue.
I think she's just busy herself with the fire.
Mm-hmm. Trying to keep an eye out, but still control the
Given
frustration.
given the 9 perception, I think she's just like droning out the sounds and she's just like, fuck it.
Fuck you.
It's almost day anyways. Surely nothing's gonna come.
And thankfully, morning doth come, and nothing else disturb you. Let's go for a short break. And of course, if you need to do regain half of your HD, round it up, and spend it if you need to. I'm gonna go and reveal my class and help with Elias. Make sure his character sheet is all good. Okay. I be right back.
Right. Ugh. Come on, game. There we go, Jesus.
Oops.
Blah. Wait, shit. I'm not going back to RAM. 1 second.
Hello. I'm back.
Welcome back. I just got
you.
back to. I had to retrieve my new bottle of Captain Morgan's rum. Yes, I've gotten through the old bottle.
Oh god, I see.
I currently have 2 empty bottles of spirits right next to me, which is just. They both were really low at the same time. I did not drink both of them in a very short amount of time. I have to clarify, I feel like. I did not drink 2 liters of spirits.
Well, you are Scottish, so you gotta live up.
Yeah, and it is the Fringe, and as everyone says, the Edinburgh Fringe is built on sweat, tears, blood, and alcohol. So, cheers to that.
I'm not going to like encourage, but I feel you.
It's fucking. Everyone drinks after their shifts. I've ended at 1 a.m. and gone for a drink.
Damn, bars do be open late then.
Yeah, well, no, they go till 5 a.m.
Yikes.
Some of them, because it's the Fringe. So like, yeah, they'll go like 5 a.m. and they'll close for like 6 hours and they'll open up at 11 or something.
Like you do.
Yeah, though we still are not allowed to buy alcohol from shops between 10 p.m. and 10 a.m.
Oh yeah.
That's just a national rule.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
which is fair enough because we drink too much.
it's more communism over here when it comes to that. They state-owned stores.
That's fair. All of ours is you can buy them basically everywhere because it's really easy to get an off license, which just means that you're allowed to sell alcohol as long as it's consumed off the premises. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's basically what it is. Yeah. But we do also have things like minimum unit pricing, which is a minimum amount of money something can be sold for, depending on the amount of alcohol in it, which is like 65p per unit of alcohol, which is 10 mils.
Urius needs to spend some serious HD. Okay.
I do. Can I say like retroactively that I can give somebody 20 HP with my healing stuff?
Oh.
Because I forgot about that.
Well.
Oh.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because I don't need to use any of my hit dice. I'm to full.
Nice. Urias had been taking some, he did take some serious damage because he didn't resist twice.
Yeah.
If you give 20 to Urias, he doesn't need to spend anything else but 1 HD.
Also share maybe between Illyria and Irius.
They can both from 10.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot that was there. Yeah. Might as well use resources when you have them.
For sure.
Thank you.
Just all I want.
Yeah, I kept using second wind when I got it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Kind of outplay the but I still have 0 hit dice now.
I am literally up to max on everything. I'm fully replenished.
Why could that have
Rub it
ever
in,
been?
why don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not my fault that I couldn't get fucking attacked.
Also, guys, I do, if everybody agrees with me, I do want to nominate Pepper for some roleplay inspiration. Because he's done a wonderful job so far.
Yeah, I can agree.
I concur.
Do it.
Do it.
I stand it.
Thank you.
Then there you go.
I think we're gonna get back on top of sort of doing that because I kind of didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
Sometimes people forget it, so I end up like nominating with you with an asterisk. But you were definitely free to do it to each other without me.
Yippee!
Yeah, we're doing this together. Okay.
We're all in this together.
Together,
Then-
oh sweet love and a little bit of generosity.
Woo!
I think you guys would sing with me. I'm not gonna lie.
I actually
Sorry,
don't know that song that well.
I don't know the
fuck's
song.
sake. It's from like Friends or something, I think.
It's from
Oh,
High
I
School
see.
Musical.
High School Musical. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not that kind of person, I'm sorry to say.
Okay, I hear your judgment. I hear your judgment.
No. I
Yeah,
love a
teach their
musical.
own.
I love a musical. It's just my cup of tea, a musical.
I've seen so many recently because there's so many at the Fringe, and I get to go to them for free.
Fucking love Phantom of the Opera music. Oh,
I haven't
okay.
seen that.
Oh, the music. Oh, okay. Anyway. During breakfast, is there anything you want to discuss or do?
Yes. Amalia will very begrudgingly cursing under her mouth like, God, fucking damn it, I hate this. And she will begin to once again draw the circle to someone.
All right, you go through the whole process during breakfast. You wake up slightly later than normal, and you're slightly late because of this ritual. But in the end, Soul bursts forth, and he goes, "Spectre maps, where are they? I'm gonna fight them." Wait,
Okay.
I'm
so-
small again.
So,
I don't want to be small.
Soul
getting
Sandbringer.
Into it.
Soul Sandbringer.
Mm-hmm.
We need to talk.
Oh,
We do.
Yes. Listen, I love you, and you know that I love you. Yes?
I love you very much too, my steed.
Yes, and I'll put it frankly, I really like using you in battle. And I think you're a wonderful murderous friend, and it's just that, seeing you get hurt again, it's just a bit much, It reminds me of some dark nights. And I don't want you to get hurt, so we are going to be a bit more careful with you from now on.
Well,
Okay?
listen, horse. Okay, Amadia, I'm invincible as long as you remain alive. And pain? Who's that? I don't feel it.
You don't feel pain?
Yeah, no, that's like a nice little tickle. It's a spa.
I'm going to squeeze it a bit on his antenna.
As I said, a spa. Well, I'm a perfect murder machine, as long as you're alive. So I'm invincible with you. So let me take the hits for you.
Okay, fine. You can take the hits.
Because you
But
will
if
always
it-
bring me back, right?
I will always bring you back, so you're my dearest, closest, first friend. And you know this.
Yeah.
Just if ever it feels a little bit too much, let me know, okay? And fine. There's no need to put on a brave face in front of me.
But I'm actually very happy because this is the first time I've actually managed to make my karate chops hurt. Don't tell anybody else I said this, okay? For the first time, I can actually do the things I say. And so it's very exciting for me actually. So I want to continue doing it because let the blood flow.
Then we give him the biggest pets, the biggest head pats, and say, "Okay, so you convinced me. Let's the blood flow."
It's worth the pain, if you know what I mean.
And Amate doesn't say anything, but she does laugh her ass off, becomes sad, becomes happy again, and start patting Soul at the same time.
There's a lot of
I think we're kind of all used to it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sort of
Nick's rolls his eyes. Like...
I'm ready.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think well, Nix will be looking at the map and trying to ascertain that location so that we can set off in a good general direction since he's been helping Arius.
Do you guys want Arius to take the front again with the help of Nix?
I'm gonna check where
So he's capable.
You wanna check your Stradar?
My Strata. I like my Strata. We find out where he is.
Northwest, I think 14 hours. Let's just double check it.
We are where in the map? Because we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Let's go to the map.
To the map.
To the map. Map. Men. Very happy you know that. Let's go to the map. There you are. The little light.
14 hours northwest. Okay.
Yeah, west.
Lucky.
Northwest.
Lucky. Just sort of pass that on.
It seems our favorite count is in Valaki. Outside of his castle walls.
Guess checking up on how things are going there, perhaps, since he has to do damage control now that there is no wine coming. And he established a new tavern, so that's not gonna go too well for him.
It is hardly a tavern without the drinks.
Like he cares.
It would be to keep people happy.
He hasn't cared for that in 100 years.
But he seems to care now.
I think it's more saving face than keeping happy.
Perhaps.
Or it's just fake. Doesn't really matter.
According to the last conversation, he said you made him care, if I remember correctly.
Sure.
Things have changed or something.
I believe Strad maybe once he resurrects me as a mindless undead ghoul.
I just think he wants to show me that he's not the villain that he is. You can keep doing it, I guess. It's not harmful. Actually, it probably is. Maybe not as harmful as when he's evil, I guess.
Might be
I think
matter of having something to lose. And well, I mean, we kind of told him to go fuck himself last time, but you know, as long as he has your respect, I guess he has something to lose. But we don't know about now.
I think we should still continue putting some distance between us and him And we have a destination to go.
I don't know if distance is really a good countermeasure against a flying, teleporting vampire lord, but whatever.
True.
It's as close as we can get. Or as far. Yes.
Sure.
So we march on then?
We march on.
Indeed.
Okay. Okay, Arius is going to do his survival check. With advantage with Nix's help. Let's see what our dwarven eyes see.
Hobbits?
To
Isengard?
Taking the hobbits to Isengard.
God,
Taking the hobbit.
Bam, 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 bam.
Okay,
Very.
there he is. Go for
Oh!
it. There we go. That's what we expect.
Oh God, sweat off my brow. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. Advantage.
No problem.
It's my middle name.
That's what they call me, Mr. Advantage.
All right. Grass and moss crunch underneath your feet in the early morning. For once, leaving your boots rather dry. You've steadily been climbing higher in altitude, but now you begin to descend, this time towards water. In the distance, far below you and to your left mostly, there's a dark blue and gray shape that dominates the valley floor, a highland lake. And beyond it, in the direction you need to travel, sharp and rocky peaks that reach from the sky. It's the outstretched arm of Mount Gakis complex that reaches all the way to the outer gates of the castle Ravenloft, and a few of these peaks cut so high that they were bereft of trees and are slightly colored grayish to white due to frost and snow. The rest are still green, but still dramatic in their terrains. Skidding down to the shore of the lake will be slow and treacherous on this side of it, but Arius is well versed together with Nyx's help, and you clear this part of the journey quite well. But you can still see clearly that the angle is too steep on the other side of the lake to almost get anywhere. Thankfully, due to Jipkos, you know of a way through that is somewhat challenging, but possible. At the northern end of the Highland Lake, it splits into two rivers that cut dramatic ravines in this landscape. The eastern one rides along the path of the arm and eventually becomes Sear Falls, Sear Lake, and then the Barovin village delta. The other has pierced through the ridgeline itself to flow into Beres River that eventually feeds Lake Sarovich in the north. With cautious traversing and clearing the two ravines, it's possible to follow this western ravine along its southern shore as it cuts through the ridgeline towards the Beres lowlands. These mountain rivers tumble and are ice cold as they run off from these mountains, and whilst Jivkos clear them by simply walking along his bottom at his clearer parts, since he doesn't need to breathe nor does the cold bother him, Team Trauma, you're pretty confident that with Tamartia's help, these rivers will be a trifle.
Yep.
All right. A couple of hours later, closer to lunch, you do reach the shore of the first river. The other offshoot is more than an hour away, considering also a lot of ferrying back over, back and forth over this river, because it's the ravine is nearly like 75 to perhaps 100 meters wide. It is a big mountain river. Amartia, will you summon Dusk and Dawn?
Sure.
Sure. Make me a soul check.
Soul check. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, no vibes.
No. Oh no.
You do have. Think about it. I don't know what level is the spell. You do
It's a
have a
third
D4
level.
on soul check, right?
It's a third level. So what's the
Yes.
soul?
So you need like a 15. So you could try to roll a D4 and get a 3 or higher to keep the soul, or you just say it's fine.
I know it's only for resilience and.
Yeah, the D4 is for resolve and compose
for-
yourself.
Oh, not
throws
okay.
until
Yeah,
Yes,
this is not a
it's not
right.
just
This is not a
focus.
resolve saving throw. Yeah, I don't know. It's
it's
No,
not-
this is a
sorry,
spell check.
it's
Yes,
not a
yes, yes,
concentration.
yes, yes.
Sorry to say. Okay. Hamartia, you have your own reasons for why you lose the soul. At the moment, you just lose concentration on one of these small red souls and they flicker out of reality. You have 3 potency ones?
Me?
Yeah? Or do you have...
I had 4 and now I have 3.
Okay. Do you have any fragments?
Nope.
Nope. I guess then you will use these 3 for the casting of the spell.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, then you lose one of them.
Okay, and after giving a little curse, because losing the soul for nothing is kind of but whatever. Dusk and Dawn will appear out of 2 golden glowing tears that Amatia sheds in order to summon them.
Okay. And you begin ferrying back and forth Team Drama to the other shoreline. There's less of a space to touch down on the other side. It's a little bit like this steep angle that just ends in the water. But for you guys at this point, sure, it's just a 10-minute thing that you guys can do and stop and do if you would like to. But for you guys, considering how far and how much you've been through, no problem. Okay. Ferrying is done. It's a little bit of a treacherous walk for like kind of walking between the 2 ravines. There's a lot of loose rocks, a lot of sharp descents and descents and ascents. But you do manage to get to the other ravine in like, considering the time of what it took to ferrying people over, like an hour and a half. And you will have to recast the summoning spell to get to the southern shore of the other ravine, where Jivkos knows that there is a way to traverse.
Alright, so another soul check then?
Yeah, through the mountains.
Okay, come on.
Come on! Nice. 17? Yes, indeed! This time you won't fail. And you ferry people over to the other side. At this point, as when you're on the other side, you do stop for a bit of lunch, kind of on this rocky stone shoreline of this western ravenous mountain river. And you can indeed pass some souls over, if you would like.
Do you need to share? Is anyone lacking?
I have a good amount.
Yeah, I just.
I have plenty as of now, even if I just lost 1. But it's fine.
No, I only just used 1 for the scroll, so I mean I'm okay for now.
Yeah, I would just like if someone doesn't have a half soul, just in case. I mean, if we're going in a long fight and you guys are losing your souls, you should always have one of them around so you can keep casting at least something.
I have 1 half and 1 quarter, so.
Okay, then I'll give 1 half to Amatia.
Oh, thank you.
Just to be safe. You never know.
You never
Okay.
know. Okay. The concentration is had. There's nothing that can threaten it, unless you want to. And soul transfer is had. Anything else? Okay.
Good.
You good?
Yep.
Munch,
Alright.
munch, munch.
Nice, nice, nice.
Sweet.
Okay. Having cleared the second river, you're thrusted back into the steep and wild Swallish woods. You skirt along the ravine to avoid the physical challenge of these mountain ridges, but it's not always a walk in the park. At points, there's a comfortable stone beach you can walk along, but sometimes there's dramatic and sheer cliffs you have to avoid. At those points, you have to steer into the woods themselves and climb high on the hills, hoping to find some flatter path for going further south. Here, there's no sign of civilization at all. No ruins, nor trails. Wildlife is more common, therefore. Birds sing, bushes rattle, and you see all manner of footprints in muddy patches of open ground. Once you even come upon a solitary brown bear that seems as surprised as you are to see it. But a quick cast of a cantrip and it barrels quickly away from you into the mists. Sometime later you find other patches of a gravel beach where you have an afternoon snack and enjoy the peace and quiet that can only be conjured forth by the deep wilds, enjoying the sound of the modern river lazily going past. And soon you're on your way again, and during the latter half of this afternoon you do leave most of this mountainous area behind you, and less do you need to serpentine around obstacles, and you end up walking down hills more than up hills.
Yay.
Yes, indeed. Eventually, darkness doth come, but between Jivkos, Irius, and Nyx is not a hard ordeal to find a point of rest in these slightly less dramatic areas as you're clearing these highlands more and more as time passes, and another camp is had.
Nice.
Indeed.
Yay.
Yes, indeed. Let me actually put you out on the map as well.
No, I don't like maps.
No,
Oh,
not that kind of
okay,
battle
okay.
map.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move your little token so you know where you are. So you cleared both of those ravines, and you've ended up somewhere over yonder.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
We kind of like,
Mhm.
since like we kind of cleared the forest and we were like on mountains, so can we kind of see like the far distance? Can we like see kind of anything interesting in the distance, I guess?
Because of the mists.
That's fair. That's
At
fair, actually.
most, if you're very much high ground, you can see like bigger shapes through it. But now, when you kind of thrust further and further into the lowlands, then no, sadly not. But with the help of the map and Jugos, you're pretty. You kind of know where you are, with in a margin of failure. It's not too high. Do remove 4 Rations?
Rations.
Yes,
Yep.
thank you.
Okay.
On it.
Thank you.
Think-
Imagine eating rations.
Uh,
Low maintenance.
imagine being able to taste.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Back at you. Back at you.
Fuck out of here.
Um,
I'm gonna kill your ass.
Bacon, so good.
Just knock him
Steak.
clean out.
Juicy.
Saying steak? Saying that because I'm a
Bexxy.
cow?
Yes.
Please
Yes.
remind me, how many,
Oh, that's
how
nice.
much rations do we
Very
have?
good question. There is a
58 currently.
there is a party inventory where you have gathered stuff.
58. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the one I update.
Yeah.
So we have enough rations for how many more days?
58 divided by
Divided
4.
It's like
Unless you gain another party member.
like
Like
13, 14 days.
yeah.
Okay.
2 weeks reset.
Yeah. Because of feed of a
Nice fit.
Pepper, you were about to say something.
Yes. I think Illyria, as we're getting closer in the forest, you know, I assume it's getting harder and harder to find like safer spots since there's no more like big forests to kind of hide in. I think Illyria would like to approach just Goff,
Mhm.
and just kind of say, your friends can track us, right? Just like you can track Strahd.
To a certain degree, yes. If they have met us, which, as we have done, some have.
Surely they've all met you, right?
Yes, but I would hope they do not view me as enough of an enemy. There seems to be a certain amount of intent that is required. A vengeful one.
That's at least good to know. I am worried that we might have to face them again. We are close to the order.
It is a thing I have worried about too. They could very easily attempt to track us down. And then, well, wait until it is night and do such a thing. As we are quite outspoken against Strahd at this point.
There's no way to reason with them, right? Or trap them, or anything?
I don't know about... Are you driven? Some form of curse or something. Blind and... I would say clouded to believe that the best way to have our vengeance is to keep him alive and to eliminate any threats that are to appear against him.
I mean, surely we can... I mean, we're not a threat right now, and we're wanting to bring back Argonwast Holt. I mean, surely they can... Maybe they
Yeah.
can understand that.
I have hope that we can reason with them,
Yeah,
but I am
wanted-
unsure just how far that may go.
Yeah, I that's kind of why I came to talk with you, because I wanted to hear your thoughts on how you want to approach it, because I mean, so far we just everything guns blazing. And I think that is an optimal, like, is an effective way of doing things. But if these people can track us and keep coming for us, it is going to be exhausting, and there's going to be a point where we might have other things at hand and they'll join our enemies, making it maybe even impossible. It is just dangerous to have this kind of thing around us.
He'll put sort of a hand through his temple, and this is not something he's never thought about. In fact, it seems like something that he has had on his mind quite a lot, with how it disturbs him bringing it to front. I hope that once we have the skull and are able to bring it before them, as there is no way to reunite the skull to the body without confronting them, that they may see some kind of reason, of hope, of difference. But there is one of our order who, even during our curse, he spoke out. Godfrey. I remember him speaking of Argynvost, as many of us had forgotten him, and of whether this is all in all the right action, though that always fell on deaf ears. Though he is the one who used to possess the Sun Sword, and I believe the one that willingly handed it over to you. Out of character, I believe this is correct, and Ilaria would know that he did it purposefully.
We didn't get it from him.
Yeah,
We found it in the cathedral.
Yeah. Actually, Nick's dad took it.
What a
From
bitch!
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I think while Jiskov is talking, I think Lyra is putting kind of a hand on like your upper arm, listening to you talk, and just like kind of, I think, as a face of compassion, as she listens to you, and then she says, I hope we can figure this out. If the forgotten argument was told, then I suppose that argument is no good.
This is sort of like, it's something he had thought about like before, but confronting this is even stronger of an emotion with him, as, and the sort of pits of his eyes, the same black liquid begins to coalesce, and he just, I don't want to have to fight and to kill them again. They are in both my life and throughout nearly the entirety of my own life the closest thing I could call to an actual family. I don't want to have to kill my sister again. But if it is for the good of this valley and for the good of them,
I mean, maybe we can just subdue them or something. That way they wouldn't They won't starve, so we could just subdue them and until we put the skull back in. We don't have to kill them.
There is no way I believe that we may fight them on a battlefield. There is double the amount of them as there is of us, and each a formidable foe.
That's true. If they come more for us, then we need a distraction, I suppose.
No matter if we kill them, shall come back, just like I. But
He seems to be finding difficulty with what he's trying to say next for a moment.
Yeah. She kind of, you see there's like this moment of wanting to go for a hug, but like realizing that you might not be looking for that. And then she kind of stops and she just says, I understand. I think still the action of killing someone isn't changing if they're gonna come back, right? I mean, I've always learned that the only way to actually kill someone is to want to kill them, so I can understand your conflict. I can only imagine how hard it is. I fortunately never had to kill my friends or my family. We can try to avoid them, or if you don't have to do the killing blow, or make this easier on yourself, please. You don't have to. I think we can figure other ways out to make this easier for you.
thank you. I never thought I would have to do such a thing either. But I will always carry my duty and my oaths.
You're doing it the
They
same.
are what I swore. And even in this, I will fight and die for them. As I have done, and will forever do, until I take and have my last life.
See your smile. We're all going to do that. We're all in it now. Might have not done an oath like you, but gonna see this through.
My soul and my faith depend on my oath, but thankfully it seems my life is easier to regain than normal living beings, so I believe it would be better if I am the one to die, as we not need revive me, just, if possible, reclaim my body, and I will return.
Must be weird.
You have no idea.
And he'll, just sort of realizing it, wipe away the black gunk like tears from his face.
Apologies. It must not be pleasant for you as it is for me.
It gives you like a friendly smile. Don't worry about it. It is good. It's good to see that. You're not just an undead hulking monster, after all.
I wish to be seen as more than that, but
Exactly.
I think that is what many will see me as for now and always. That is just something I will have to come to terms with.
I think we can give you, once it's all over, we can give you a makeover if you really want to.
A makeover.
Yes, just a little bit of an aesthetic change, I think, Nyx definitely knows a lot about that, if you ever feel like...
He does wear a lot of makeup.
You're also talking about, like, clothes and stuff. Yeah, but yes. But...
Oh, of course.
I just wake up like this. I don't know.
So, there's definitely some... I don't think you have to always face it like this.
I think a fresh set of armor, or at least a repair of my heavily damaged plate, would be a step in the right direction eventually.
Sounds like a good goal.
His armor, by the way, out of detail, is actuality splint, but it is, for aesthetic's sake, plate armor that is so broken that it is used in armor quality because of how old and fucked up it is, essentially. Yeah.
You just have to find someone your size.
I would be surprised if there is any in the valley who would wear armor and be the same size.
Well, Asphodel was pretty much your same size, although her armor is probably not likely to separate herself from it
I
anymore.
would hope not.
There is some out there. Magical armor apparently can, fit
all
anyone.
sizes.
It very well can, thankfully. I have not been able to attain one of those, and any magical items I had in my life were removed from my persons over the years of lying in a grave.
Well, if we ever see giant magical armor, of course, you'll be the first person to notify.
I would think that would suit someone more like Amatia, perhaps.
Ah!
I mean, I can adjust if the needs be.
I think it would kill your aesthetic, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Nor do I believe the armor would... Your strength may be lacking, no offense meant.
And take them, of course. But actually, in a more serious note, I think I have something to say about the condition of your comrades. So, as far as we know, the one who freed your mind is my late mother.
Indeed.
Maybe she documented the process, and if she did, maybe I'll be able to replicate it. I don't know. It's
I
not
would
a
not.
promise.
I would not wish so, as it required the life of another. That is not a price that should be paid.
Maybe that's something they would want.
Okay,
paid for
but
them.
but what if we bring not an innocent life, but like a little shit, like Victor or someone deserving.
Someone deserving of their soul rented from them?
I mean, that's what we do. We kill people and we take their souls and use it to create magic.
Though
not
is not most
unprecedented.
of our magic. It eventually lets them go, not consumes them.
So, out of moral quandaries, you believe that it's not the right course of action.
I
That's
did not.
legitimate. I will not pry and I do not judge, and I see your points very clearly.
Thank you, but the offer and help is nonetheless Greatly appreciated.
Of course, it's the least I can do for you.
A flock of birds suddenly take flight. Like you
I'm
hear-
ready a sacred flame.
Okay. Like
Yes,
somewhere
you
off
can.
in the distance, like a great like flock suddenly. Like,
Yeah, I'm ready a sacred
Yeah,
flame.
okay, all right.
I sort of wearily look off in that direction, and if needed, ready my maul, in case it is something more than just a squirrel.
Yeah, yes, that's the same. Kind of brings out 2 force blasts in the house, like ready to duel.
Activating a sunstorm.
Matthias, like, it can be like a bow or something. You guys are overreacting. Not everything here is out to kill us.
Well, I mean, the mist
Really?
change us.
I feel like you have not learned much from our time here so far.
I mean, I know that some things happen, but I think that we are still in a place where animals live and animals move, so
Irius perks up, then Illyrian does, then the rest of you. There's a muffled shout on the wind.
God damn it.
That is more than an animal.
I think. Is there a place to like stealth or hide somewhere here? We have found like some rock outcropping that we are like doing a
I am
camp.
very quickly going to cast Passive Auto Trace on the
Ah,
party.
good.
Oh.
Thank God. Oh.
Sure,
The-
sure.
Because we have a new player, what basically happens, that Hamati creates this sort of wind bubble where the sounds are muffled and our images become a little bit blurry and the color becomes a little bit harder to realize our color from the ground and the leaf. So, and for the next hour, anyone who is in my aura will have a +10 to their stuff roll.
Thank God.
I mean, you may spread out as you wish.
That's a 22.
Nice. Very good. The soul is under control. In this moment, you're all business.
Jump into a bush.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I think we'll sort of jump back away from the
Yeah.
center of the camp.
Okay.
And I need vision again for my turn.
Oh fuck it. Okay. Yes. Sorry.
Alright, no worries.
Bexxy, there are 2 soundtracks going off in the same time.
There's only one.
It's only for a refresh.
Yeah, it might be a
Ah,
bug.
okay.
So what stealth are we going to do? Stealth dex or
For
stealth-
this, for hiding, is dexterity cunning. Stealth cunning. Fuck.
Dexterity cannon. Oh.
Shit.
Hmm. Oof.
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 Indeed.
I
Plus-
would like to use. It probably doesn't matter, but I feel like.
Plus 10.
Actually, I need to roll that twice and keep
Man,
the lowest one.
Yeah.
I got a
+10.
19.
Good.
I got a
Like
26,
disadvantage.
23.
I rolled a natural 2 and with my stuff and
Still got a
plus 21.
What the fuck? You, I have.
So I shouldn't have rerolled my one if they didn't allow it.
What the fuck?
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Yes.
But at least I got a 23 now.
Arius does have disadvantage actually on dexterity soft checks because of his armor. But this is a
Fair.
cunning. But he still rolled a 1. Okay.
Wait, it's only from. Oh, then yeah, I got a 19 regardless. Anyway, I thought it was also with Dex.
Yeah, no, this is cunning. Hiding is more cunning, right? When it's not sound based, this is more like making sure, like being conniving enough to know where you won't be seen.
Conniving.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be
Don't
suspicious.
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, bitch.
Okay. It's not the best hide you've ever performed, Team Trauma. But let's see what happens. Amar, do you want to remain where you are?
No, I'll pick a bush.
Pick a bush. Okay. Perfect.
Just dive a bush, like head first. Into the bush.
Yeah, all of this like happens immediately. Casting of the spell, diving into the bushes. Immediately afterwards, and you kind of like look at each other, take stock of your surroundings. You do hear it again. You do hear some inflection upon the wind. There is whatever this person is saying, desperation, panic, urgency in their voice.
I think, kind of like looking to the rest of the team, Illyria will be stealthily approaching towards the voice, like kind of looking for like a now and then again like a point where she can like hide or stealthily move forward.
You can attempt to hide within the tent. It would be an easy, like, a place perhaps more intelligent creatures would look for you. But the sound indeed is coming from the northwest, actually. So, on the other side
I
of
think
camp.
maybe she's gonna follow like Hamatia and try to
That's fine, if you wanna.
go
Is
around
is
here.
the scream sounding like it is getting closer than last time? Is it louder?
Indeed, like last time you only heard something upon the wind. This time you do hear some inflection. Like
I
this
see.
next round in quotation marks. Okay, you all remain where you are, continuing to ready whatever you have in your hands, I presume.
Yeah.
Well, readying will, break stealth, but
Yes,
just
yes,
watching
it
and
would.
waiting.
For Copta, at least. For Copta users. For spell
Oh, for
casters.
copter users, yes.
Yeah.
I would try to ready activating my sun sword.
Ready shitting my pants.
How do you ready this action? You like
Crying is a free action.
Yeah, I think she's just holding like the hilt, and it is just being ready to speak the words to activate the sword, basically.
As fair.
you like
Um,
go over them in your head like. Da, 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 da.
Exactly.
Like
I
a
want to
Yeah,
see
becomes
something.
a
I'm gonna
rapper.
speak out.
Mom's
Yeah.
spaghetti. No, wait.
I feel like, damn it.
Focus on the words. Quicker next time. Okay. For sure. There it is again. And it suddenly becomes clear what you hear. Jivkos! Jivkos! Ready yourself! Jivkos! Prepare them! And Jivkos,
Oh no.
you do hear and recognize who this is, even if they're not out of breath, but they're clearly doing something strenuous. That's Quartermaster Gwillem. And Sir Gwillem hasn't left Argymossold in a very, very long time.
Oh, shit. I think we should attempt to move away.
Okay,
Not
everyone to me.
confront.
Everyone to me.
You hear the sound of running and heavy footsteps barreling through the bush and branch. He seems closer, quite close now. Perhaps seconds. He repeats himself, "Ready yourself! Run!"
Okay, let's move.
Okay, let's go.
And
I-
both to the other direction.
Can I get a look? Like, can I see him?
If you want to
Probably.
linger a few more seconds.
I
Illyria.
think she wants to be familiar with him, so she can send him messages.
Oh,
So
I see. Okay, so the rest of you, I guess, if everybody agrees, Jukos, Irius, do agree with the rest of you to run. You leave.
Yep.
I think
I stick with
Illyria-
Matthew.
Amatia bolts.
Okay. the rest of you leave. Full sprint.
I think like a sneaky sprint.
Okay.
Time to use the
Has
Jump-
just sorry, you go.
time to use the vegetation to find a path that may obscure sounds or vision.
Yeah, Jibkos, I will point out to you that you know that the knights have met the party,
Mhm.
and you know the power of your tracking ability.
But within a certain distance,
Mhm.
it doesn't do anything.
For
100
sure,
meters.
for sure. But they would be able to track you through the night and beyond.
Mhm.
We cannot run forever. They can follow for a very long time. We should attempt to find somewhere, something. I don't know.
You let's say you have creep past away like a full turn, so but still stealthy, so 6 meters. Illyria, you're still up there. You do see a person come barreling out of the woods. And it's a dead sprint, and you do see a little bit of this flash of magic around his feet, almost as if he's faster than he should be. And you see this bluish, rotting skin of a form that actually hasn't taken that much damage. And he is dressed in this pristine, glistening, full plate armor that is decked out in different kinds of decorations, most namely like dragon wings and such. There is no trace of exertion on his face. Instead, it's painted in the colors of desperation and fear. And he continues to shout out, "Shifkos, they're coming in behind me! I have Longstrider going! We have seconds! I don't want to do this! Flat is forcing me! What should we do? Are you ready? Will you face us?"
See, Illyria kind of seeing the other running in. I think she's going to shout out. I don't think we can face them, but thank you. Can you distract them, send them another way? Is there something we can do? And she kind of starts like bolting towards, like, hoping that he could follow her a little bit more, but she also starts obviously running away because she doesn't want to be here when the rest comes.
Fair. You start like breaking away. The rest of
Yeah.
you, would you continue backing stealthily?
I will follow Illyria's lead as of right now.
Jifkos is currently just making sure that everyone is sort of with each other. Everyone's together. Nobody's getting separated off or staying anywhere.
Okay.
I'm staying with Amatia.
All right. All right. You continue backing off. Illyria does too. Still in speaking range with Godfrey. Godfrey whips his one's golden locks your way. It's you. You need to head to some kind of settlement, somewhere we can't go. We will track you the rest of the night. You need to be quicker than us. The others, Kala and the others are coming from the other direction. I forced this to happen. You need to go. They're all tracking you.
She'll like immediately like look for her comrades and questionably like think about where's the next place they could go. Yeah. And yeah, she would also say, if they're tracking, I don't know who they're tracking, but I can technically teleport quite far. I could try to lure them somewhere wrongly and then get far away quickly.
If I'm on Dusk and Dawn, maybe we can. How many people can?
Not all of us can be on Dusk and Dawn, I believe.
No.
But I can teleport two people.
Yeah, from my memory of all of the places where we were unable to go, where is the closest?
To the map.
And how fucking far is it? Oh god. There's nothing nearby! There's nothing here!
Well, this is us.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
God
there is
damn it.
nothing within any reasonable distance.
The ruins of Berez, I suppose, is closest.
Yeah. I mean, they might not want to go to the. I don't know what do you know about.
It's
they
Babala
wouldn't-
Saga.
What
It's
direction
land.
did they come from?
They indeed came from the north west, so they did indeed come.
So when we last confronted them, they managed to get back to Arkenvostold and then come. Jesus.
No, I think they talk. Didn't he say that we get pinched from both sides or something like that? Like they're coming.
Oh yeah,
He-
shit.
He indeed said colors coming from behind.
Yes. So
Okay.
basically, like they're trekking out, getting us from
They
behind,
come
and
from
then
like
got
the
back up.
northwest and the east.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Godfrey is
closest
saying
place.
that they are coming. Like, he is approaching from this direction, right? And you
Yeah.
guys fought over yonder with
Yeah.
Kala.
So really,
Yeah,
the Falaki's far too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also Strahd is there. So
Yeah, also that. Yeah.
That was this morning.
From
That
the
was
flying
this
pan
morning. You
into
haven't
the fire.
checked the Strahd. You haven't checked the Strahd.
that's true. Yeah, I think. I mean, does just cause know that they are allowed around the, I guess, layer of Babali Saga?
No, I'm pretty sure we didn't because Hag.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
And
think.
Jibgos
didn't go there.
have said that for some reason he is blocked from entering settlements and the Hag territories.
Okay,
He
I know
was.
the Hag territory.
Yeah. That's something reach.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yes.
you. Oh, I'm sorry, you all. But I believe we must continue and make our way
Uh,
to Berez.
Bexxy, I know the Hag territories because I know where not to go. So Berez is actually the closest Hag territory that we have. Does she have any enclave or?
Because of Jibka's
I mean, what do we
knowledge, the green little circle down there is actually where Jibka's has pointed out the true location of Berez.
I see. So it's 5 hours.
And you
It's about
do
5 hours.
Yeah, and you do know that Babala Saga has claimed like a larger area there that do extend to the river and a tiny bit beyond it around the village.
Oh. So even the river
Yeah.
might work.
Okay, so we need to do a race to the river then.
We must continue. With haste. I do not believe that stealth will make a difference as they are able to constantly find our location. We just must make haste.
I don't need you to tell me twice. Let's move. Let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
Team Trauma steps up from the bushes and you go into a dead sprint in the very late hour of the evening. Hamartia, it will be interesting for her considering she does not have dark vision. And with the nuts of Argenvost hold tight on your tail,
mean, if we're not doing, if we're not hiding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so can light them away for me.
All right. Sol lights the way, and indeed he will try to keep you safe. With the knights, with their uncanny ability to track tight on your tail. We're going to end tonight's episode of Charismatic Mystery there.
My goodness gracious.
Dude, why? You guys.
Fuck.
How could you know? That's frustrating. You
Coulda
started
what?
talking about Godfrey as well. Like, I planned this for some time, and you just casually bring it up in conversation. Like you knew what was gonna happen. I was just seething over here.